Good afternoon, everyone. So today I would like to share the story about how I learned from the mistakes. So while growing up, my grandmother has played the role as my parent and my friend. While my parents were both busy with their works, my grandmother stepped into my life and she provided me with all the love and cares that I needed. Our bond brought the immense happiness into our life, and I really cherish and appreciate in my childhood. However, as I grew up, I started to realize that my family and my friend's family has a little bit difference. Spending time with their parents is like the daily for all of my friends. But for me, that is just the rare and precious time. So I started to feel resentful for my family. Before I had this feeling, my grandmother and I always shared everything. We had the best conversation. But after I had this feeling, I didn't know how to face her, and I stopped to talk to her. As my resentment grew, I even felt embarrassed and ashamed when I hang out with her. I know I love her, but I just didn't know how to express my feelings, and I didn't know how to figure out the solutions for this situation. So our relationship has been destroyed, and we stopped to talk to each other. So this bad situation has been continued for a while, until one night I overheard she was crying. She was so lost and she was so confused about my sudden changing behavior. She didn't know what I did that to her. And that night, I heard her crying was just like a wake-up call. How could I have hurt a person who loved me so deeply and so unconditionally? So that night was the turning point for me. I started to know that I made a big mistake, and I know I have to fix that. So I swallowed my pride, and I went to her and I apologized for all of my inappropriate and immature behavior and actions. So with the humility and the self-reflections, our relationship has been rebuilt, and it's way more better now. Through these mistakes, I have learned that we don't always have to comparing others' family with us, because the only thing I need to do is to appreciate and cherish what I already have. After all, family, the unconditionally love from our family is the most precious thing in the world. We have always be grateful to who always stand by us and support us through the thick and thin. And this is the end of my speech. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. And now contestant